I'm trying to...
You have entered a holy place. What is your... The Nine Divine... These are dark times, and people's... Unless you can persuade me of your good intentions, I cannot speak further. Go then.
What you...
Dirty
What do you
little
think
thief.
you're doing?
Thief! You won't get away
Stop.
with this. Thief!
You have entered... We watch and wait.
Keep your... Somebody help! Come quickly! We've got a burglar!
Yes?
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite. Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Nerina Cavane. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone. Some see only the conflicts between northern and southern cultures, but I see the way they are stronger when woven together. The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass. I've been looking for just the right owner for a special home I have. It's a quaint little house conveniently located just off the main gate. I'd prefer to only... Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass? Back at that before, but they not own. Rain was in his rumor at the it's come. If I hit, I'm up. The mad Melona. He served Emperor Uriel for many years, and so far he has done well in an impossible situation. You mean the Holy Hermit of Anvil? No one knows where he comes from, but they say he has the true word. I'd love to go hear him preach. I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at Pale Pass before I hired you. They were only able to locate the first of a series of landmarks. These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The one referred to as Dragonclaw Rock has been located. I'll mark it on your map. The rest is up to you. My scouts reported bitter cold and dangerous creatures in the area, so they couldn't proceed. Be cautious and return home soon. Good luck. The messenger's diary will make a nice companion to the Mad Stone in my collection. May the path ahead be free of danger.
Welcome back, my lady. Hello. You have made a long and perilous journey, but there is no time to rest. The army of Raymond is at our doorstep, and our supplies have dwindled. We have awaited your arrival. Tell us, what news do you bring from Akavir? Lies do not befit a soldier of Akavir. How dare you impress me that way, soldier? Your insolence will not be tolerated. You have... Then prepare for battle. I'll not let this fort fall to the dogs of Raymond. By the Nine Divines, you're the Grand Champion of the arena. This is such an honor.
Welcome back, if you have the item, my lady. If you have... I have... Safe journey, my lady.
Have you recovered the Madstone? I never thought it possible. I mean, I had hoped. But to actually hold it in my hands... Oh, it's more beautiful than I imagined it. Congratulations. I had a feeling you were the right person for the job. And it seems I owe you a reward. This Akaviri ring was found with the messenger's diary. It awards the wearer with increased agility and resistance to harmful magic. It's known as the Ring of the Viper Eye. I hope it serves you well in your future journeys. The Madstone is finally mine. It's the pinnacle of my collection. Many thanks to you again. With the information you have given me about Pale Pass, it could take scholars many years to amend the history books. May luck be always on your side.
Any time now.
By the 9 Divines! You're the Grand Champion of the arena! This is such an honor! Oh! You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Reynold Draelus will be allowed access. He preaches in Anvil, appeared right up. The culprit in this crime has already been done. I'd tell you more, but... Good day.
I'm sorry. I can't... Please, leave me be.
Excuse me.
Halt.
Please, leave me be. Please, leave me be.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene. All right. Well, isn't that sweet of you? See? Was that hard? Every little bit helps. That'll get... Thank you. That'll get... Every little bit helps. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. I'm impressed. It only took him a... Feel free to question anyone in town.
Sorry, I
shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Perhaps you... I can't believe this. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Brayden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Drayless. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Brayden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius that Brayden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous! And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Brayden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. Frostcrag's spire has been uninhabited for so long. They say it was as wondrous as the Arcane University itself. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. Yes? See, was that hard? I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Here's the...
Well, we're here to...
Did you hear about
Good day.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma. No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may... Rumor... By all accounts, you should... Let's do business. Tell your friends. spy.
Hi there. What? Goodbye.
One more. I was at Olaf's earlier. He's a fair. Of course, it's all. Of course. For you? Every little bit helps. Are you looking for? I think I trust you enough to tell you this secret. To learn more about... Blessings of Arche upon me.
Yes? They say that Oblivion gates have opened outside... Farewell.
Go ahead, please. Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. I'm here to deal with the mean ones. I've heard Edla Dark. Take care. I'm only asking for an... I've heard Edla Dark... he's a... Of course. Thank... Blessings of Mystara
Afternoon.
upon ye.
I'm Hunman. Plenty of mineral deposits in the Gerald Mountains. Go ahead. See, was that hard? Plenty of mineral deposits. I've heard... Farewell. Hello there. Salute. Welcome. What can I do? I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't... The Countess is Heartland Nibenian, and so are most... They say that when you murder someone... I usually don't give out that kind of... I'm listening. See, for every little bit helps. I've got a room, and a cheap one at that. Raynil's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Brayden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you can... Please say your piece. Hello! What can I do for you today? Gelliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Reynald told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Reynil and his so-called accomplishment. Just look for me if you need anything else.
Hi.
What's going on with you?
I understand Daedra worship is becoming increasingly
Hello.
prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Oh, you're back. So, any new revelations in your, investigation? How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gelborn was killed by Reynil not too long ago. Gelborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gelborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Reynil have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Reynil from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Well met.
Hey!
Greetings, son of... Anything else I can... And nothing else. Just look for me if you need anything. Anything... Just look for me if you need anything else. Hello.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Reynil was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gelborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Reynil doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If you won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. If all you... Reynil will... If all you say is, please hurry. Reynil...
How are you?
Yes! Golly, you're the...
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer. Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low here for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom. Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
Hello there.
What news do you bring? Yes. I remember Brayden mentioning that name once. He was part of the Brotherhood he had created with Raynil. I knew I recognized Raynil. I think when I first met Brayden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. Long ago, I made a promise to Brayden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Brayden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Brayden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state. No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Brayden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered. Thank you. I will now speak the word, Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Brayden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel. Justice has been done.
Greetings. Hello there. Half of the Council of... The Guild is always accepting new members. You seem capable enough. Are you sure? Very good. You are... Now, I dare... Guild members... Why all the... Why all... Oh, well, this... If you can... Why? The He's... I mean, if some talk... Once I... Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Hi there. Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all. Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no...
Go away. You'll ruin everything.
No trouble at all. Volinaro. It's a little... All right. And... That's the... You... She's... But... It's a little... I'll... Her... Let me know when you're done with that little task.
A pleasure to see. My name is Selina Arania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman. Well, sometimes I feel we're not welcome here. The Nords don't like Heartlanders very much. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Volinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them. I suppose I like her well enough. It's a shame she doesn't know more about her craft, though. Still, I don't quite think she deserves the hard time the others give her. I can't help you if you don't show me what you're talking about. Farewell. A pleasure. Please, go on. Farewell. Hello there. Greetings, Bosma.
What's going on with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Goodbye.
Farewell. By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next to me. How are you? Hail! What's going on with you? They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House dress and I'm Magician Orantor. The whole town is... Your... thing... Trayvon. Goodbye.
A pleasure to... Everyone... That... Alright. I don't know where it came... There may be... Everyone is... Goodbye.
How goes it? Fantastic. Hooray. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
It's my
Oh, everyone is bad.
The King Help has made an alliance with...
Well met.
What's going on with you?
It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
Good day.
Oh, I can't stand those things.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
See you.
Be seen. What is it, associate? Without recommend... But... If I... You... Do... With... Without... But... Without recommend... But... Goodbye.
Well met.
Hi there. It's not a normal... Take your time. Have you noticed a change in the well water? Keep your finger... With... If I... You... Without... But... With... It... Take your time. Goodbye.
What is it?
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion!
Hey.
I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
Hello. Things get up. Yeah, also very. The jet. I hope. Good day.
I'm listening.